There is a very specific moment that happens to them every single day, a moment where the room goes completely quiet, the world outside blurs, and their chest tightens to the point where they can barely catch their breath. Why? Because an image of you has just flashed across their mind, and the raw, unfiltered intensity of what they feel for you is genuinely starting to terrify them. This isn't a fleeting crush. This isn't a passing thought. What we are tapping into today is a silent, almost dangerous level of obsession. Someone out there is quietly losing their mind over you, possessing you in the shadows of their thoughts, and they are doing everything in their power to make sure you never find out just how deep this hunger truly goes. Hey, beautiful soul, welcome to Astral Matrix. If you are new here, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like this video to help our beautiful community grow. We do these deep, channeled readings regularly, and you do not want to miss the messages that are meant specifically for your journey. If you are already subscribed, welcome back home, my love. I am so deeply grateful for your presence in this space. Before we dive into the depths of this energy, I want to gently remind you to only take what resonates with your spirit. Not everything will align with your specific situation, and that is perfectly okay. Trust your inner knowing. Take the messages that make your soul vibrate, and lovingly leave the rest behind. Now let's sink into the energy of today's reading. Let me paint a picture of exactly what is happening in the unseen realms right now. You have been walking through your life recently with this impenetrable, almost chilling aura of independence. You've built your walls, you've settled into your own power, and you look completely unbothered by the chaos of the world. You carry yourself like someone who absolutely does not need another human being to feel complete. And while you might think that this independence makes you invisible or pushes people away, it has actually done the exact opposite to one specific person. The first message coming through loud and clear today is this: shadows hide their hunger. This person is watching you. They are observing the way you move, the way you speak, the way you remain completely detached from the drama that consumes everyone else. And it is driving them absolutely insane. You see, this person is a powerhouse. In their everyday life, they are someone who commands authority. They are used to walking into a room and having everyone's attention gravitate naturally toward them. They are used to people bending over backwards to impress them, to get a smile, to get a moment of their time. But you haven't done any of that. You haven't chased. You haven't performed. You haven't orbited around their energy. You have remained a complete mystery, entirely sovereign in your own kingdom. And because of that, their ego was shattered, but their soul was awakened. The second message presenting itself to us right now is, your walls break them. Every time you show indifference, every time you effortlessly pull your energy back into yourself, a primal, ancient possessiveness flares up inside of them. They do not know how to handle the fact that they cannot easily access you. They are not used to being denied. In the daylight, they wear a mask of absolute control. They might even act distant or casually friendly when you are around, pretending that you are just another person in their orbit. But when the sun goes down, when the noise of the world stops, that is when the truth bleeds out. Midnight thoughts bring madness. That is the third message stepping forward today. When they are alone in the dark, they are consumed by thoughts of you that are so dark, so heavy, and so intensely passionate that they feel like they are crossing a line just by thinking them. They imagine closing the distance between you. They imagine what it would take to finally make you look at them, truly look at them, and surrender that fierce independence. Oh, even just for a moment. They don't just want a physical connection, though the physical chemistry they feel towards you is absolutely explosive. It is a slow, agonizing burn. What they truly want is your submission. They want to be the one, the only one, who earns the right to see the soft, vulnerable version of you that you keep hidden behind those walls. Right now, there is a very heavy, very silent jealousy brewing underneath their skin. If someone else talks to you, if someone else makes you laugh, they feel a physical ache in their chest. They won't lash out. They won't make a scene. Because this is someone who values their composure. But energetically, they are stepping between you and the rest of the world. Silence masks deep jealousy. They are asking themselves, why do they smile at everyone else but give me nothing? Why do they open up to strangers but keep me at arm's length? They feel like you are deliberately torturing them, purposefully keeping them on the edge just to watch them squirm. And the truth is, you probably have no idea you are even doing this. You are just living your life, protecting your peace, and thriving in your own lane. Have you felt this heavy energy lately? Have you felt a strange, inexplicable pull, or found yourself waking up in the middle of the night, feeling like someone is standing right next to you, watching you breathe? That is their energy traveling to you. They are projecting their desires so intensely that your spiritual field is picking it up as a physical sensation. This person cannot stand the thought of another human being experiencing the warmth of your skin or the depth of your laugh. The thought literally makes their blood run cold. They have become territorial over a person they haven't even fully claimed yet. They are calculating every single step they need to take to seamlessly insert themselves into your reality. Because in their mind, the decision has already been made. In their mind, you are already theirs. They are just waiting for the exact right moment to strike, a moment where they can corner you, emotionally, spiritually, and make you feel the exact same intoxicating madness that they have been suffering through in silence. Let us go deeper into this because what the universe is revealing right now is uncovering layers you might not even realize exist within you. You have to understand why this person is reacting to you this way. It is not just about the way you look. Although, let us be completely honest, your physical beauty is staggering. It is magnetic. But this goes so far beyond the surface. You have walked through fire to get to where you are today. You have survived storms that would have completely shattered an ordinary person. You have been through situations where your heart was mishandled, where your energy was drained, where people tried to make you feel small just so they could feel big. But instead of breaking, you transformed. You took all of that pain, all of that betrayal, and you used it to build an empire of self-worth. You became untouchable. You stopped seeking validation from the outside world. You learned how to find peace in your own solitude, how to enjoy your own company, how to be your own safe haven. And in doing so, you cultivated an aura that is so bright, so fierce, and so deeply intimidating that most people do not even know how to approach you. You carry the energy of a sovereign ruler. You do not beg. You do not chase. You simply exist, unapologetically. And this person, this powerhouse who is watching you, they have never encountered anything like it. Fate seals the bond. This is the fifth message the universe is dropping into our space today. This connection is not a coincidence. It is not a random crossing of paths. The universe deliberately placed you in their line of sight to wake them up. They have been sleepwalking through their life, surrounded by people who say yes to them, people who seek their approval, people who orbit their wealth, their status, or their power. But then there is you. You who does not need a single thing they have to offer. You who looks at them with eyes that say, I am already whole. That is what broke their reality. That is what triggered this intense, consuming, almost terrifying possessiveness. They realize that if they want you, they cannot just buy your attention. They cannot just charm their way into your life. They have to earn you. And the thought of having to earn your submission, of having to prove themselves worthy of standing beside you, sets their soul on fire. You need to know that this obsession is spilling over into their daily life. They cannot hide it as well as they think they can. The people around them, their closest friends, their business partners, their family, they are starting to notice. Desire burns the mask. This is the sixth message stepping forward. The facade they have carefully maintained is slipping. Their friends are watching them check their phone obsessively in the middle of conversations. They are watching them zone out, staring off into the distance, completely lost in a daydream about you. Someone will call their name 2 or 3 times, and they will jump, startled, pulled back from a reality where you were standing right next to them. When your name is mentioned, or when someone even vaguely talks about someone with your traits, their entire demeanor shifts. They try to play it cool, but their jaw tightens. Their eyes darken. Their friends are whispering among themselves, wondering what on earth has happened to this person who is usually so composed, so detached, so fully in control of their emotions. You have single-handedly dismantled their defenses without even trying. You haven't lifted a finger, and yet you hold all the power. Let's talk about the spiritual gravity of this. Your soul is ancient. You carry a frequency that is not of this typical worldly plane. You have spiritual protectors, guides, ancestors, divine forces that surround you constantly. People can sense this. They sense that you are divinely protected. They sense that crossing you brings immediate karma. This person feels that spiritual weight. They feel that entering your life is not a casual endeavor. It is a soul contract. They feel this undeniable magnetic pull, a string tied from their heart directly to yours, dragging them toward you whether they are ready or not. And yet there is a hesitation. But do not mistake this hesitation for a lack of interest. They are hesitating because they are absolutely terrified of getting it wrong. They are terrified that if they move too fast, if they reveal the sheer volume of their madness, you will look at them with that cold, beautiful indifference and walk away. And losing you before they have even truly had you is a thought they simply cannot bear. So they wait, they plan, they are operating from the shadows, meticulously aligning their life, their finances, their mindset, ensuring that when they finally step into your reality, they are offering you a throne, not just a temporary seat. They want to provide for you. They want to be your peace. They know you can handle everything on your own. You have proven that time and time again. But their deepest fantasy is to be the person who finally makes you feel safe enough to rest. They want you to drop your heavy armor, but only for them. They want to be the only person in the universe who gets to see the raw, tired, soft, entirely unguarded version of you at 3 a.m. They want to protect you from the world, and in return, they want your absolute, undivided loyalty. Power yields to love. This is our 7th and final message for today's reading. This person who bows to no one is fully prepared to yield to you. They do not want to conquer your spirit. They want to conquer your heart. They want to stand beside you as an equal, a true partner in every sense of the word. They want to celebrate you publicly. They want the whole world to know that the most magnetic, untouchable, gorgeous soul in the room belongs to them, and they belong to you. The physical desire they have for you is explosive, yes. They imagine the scent of your skin. They replay the sound of your voice. They think about what it would feel like to finally close that physical gap, to pull you in so close that they can feel your heartbeat against their chest. But the physical is just the gateway. What they are truly starved for is the emotional merging. They want your mind. They want your secrets. They want your fears, your dreams, your quietest whispers. They want all of it. They do not just want a night with you. They want a lifetime. So what is going to happen next? The universe is making it very clear that the waiting period is coming to an end. The pressure inside of them is building to a boiling point, and they can no longer contain it. The silent observation is going to turn into a calculated, direct approach. You are going to notice a shift. It might start subtle, a lingering look, a sudden manifestation of them in your physical space, a direct message that completely shifts the tone of your dynamic. They are going to start marking their territory, not aggressively, but with an undeniable presence that says, I am here, and I am not going anywhere. When this happens, my beautiful soul, I want you to stay exactly as you are. Do not shrink. Do not change your pace. Do not lower your walls just because someone is knocking loudly. Let them prove that they have the stamina, the consistency, and the genuine love required to scale those walls. Let them show you that their actions match this intense, burning desire. You are the prize. You have always been the prize. It is time you fully step into the awareness of just how breathtakingly powerful you are. You dictate the pace. You hold the keys. If this reading hit your soul today, if you felt this energy vibrating in your chest, if your intuition is screaming that this message was carved out specifically for you, I need you to claim it. The universe responds to bold declarations. Go down to the comments right now and type, I claim this powerful energy. Speak it into existence. Let the universe know you are ready to receive the devotion, the passion, and the fierce love that you so deeply deserve. Thank you for sharing your energy with me today here at Astral Matrix. Please remember to subscribe, like this video, and join our growing family of high vibrational souls. I am sending you so much love, so much clarity, and absolute peace. Walk in your power today, my love. I will see you in our next reading.